Great white sharks are scary enough, but what if one was an SCP?
No, dude, this can't be happening. I gotta go. I got a dentist appointment.
I'm talking about SCP-054-FR, Blue Fear. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Jack. It's gonna be okay.
I hate the ocean.
Just never go in the ocean again and you'll be good.
I gotta stand up for this one. I might pee myself.
That's why I only go in the ocean to pee.
Let's check it out.
A teenaged boy and girl gently bobbing up and down in the calm ocean water.
Oh, God.
This surfing trip
Little
didn't turn out
romance.
nearly as exciting as they had hoped it would. So with no waves
Maybe
in
even
sight
better.
and the pair growing bored,
Everything that
they
starts
decide
good
to head
ends
back to
terribly,
shore.
Adam. We all know this.
Just as they're about to start paddling back, though, the girl gives one last look and spots the water swelling in the distance.
Oh,
She
nice.
calls out
It's a
for her
nice
friend to
wave,
stop.
probably.
It's just what they've been waiting for.
They're gonna ride the wave.
Waves are coming in, and big ones
Party!
too. They can
Party!
see that they're going to break
Run!
at the perfect time.
No,
Maybe
Jack.
this trip will turn out to be
Swim!
a big one after all.
Swim!
The boy
Get
tells
out
the
of
girl that
there!
she can have the first one, and she starts paddling to catch it.
Oh, she did.
Hops up
Oh,
on
she
her board
did.
just as the
She
wave
riding
breaks,
that wave.
riding
Come
it
on.
expertly
Come
towards the shore.
on.
Don't
as the
do
boy
it.
does the
Have a
same on his
day.
own behind her.
Oh my God, he's hot.
They have a great time,
What?
riding wave after
Oh, wait,
wave.
they're just having a good
each
time,
one
guys.
coming in
That's
bigger
what I'm
and
saying.
stronger
I
and
said that.
fast.
This isn't
The
even
girl starts
bad.
to
What are you guys
worry, though, that they
overreacting
might
for?
be
This
getting
looks
too
awesome.
big and fast. As the girl finishes surfing another perfect wave, she looks back at the boy just in
go.
time to see him wipe out on an
Oh,
especially
gosh.
tall one.
Oh,
He and
no.
his board are pulled beneath the water.
She's
and
better
both
than
disappear
him.
into the
He's
breaking
trash.
water.
Gonna be good.
She hops off her own
Oh,
board and stands in the
oh.
waist-deep water, watching for her friend to emerge. But he doesn't.
Timmy?
She scans the horizon and calls out
What
for him,
happened?
but there's no sign of her friend.
Wait, guys, this is just like that other SCP that we saw where the guy, he died in the water because he was scared of the water, and then he investigated the SCP, and then he got eaten by the blue. Maybe it's like that.
That's literally nothing like this. What are you talking about? He just fell in the water.
It's the exact same thing.
He's
coming
not
up,
dead.
Adam.
He was underwater for 5 seconds. He's not dead.
Don't make me come over there and tell you the truth. You're not gonna like it.
Please don't come over.
She's getting worried.
He's dead.
He should have surfaced by now. She doesn't see any sign of him
Where's
or
the
his
surfboard? Oh my gosh, the board's gone.
Wait, yeah, that is weird.
The girl jumps with fright and turns around.
Oh.
The boy is standing behind her.
Oh, he's okay.
How did he
Oh,
get
look at
there?
that. He's
He tells
fine.
her
He's got
that
blood
the
on him, though. He's
wave
got
was
blood on
crazy.
him.
What's on his
Must have
arm?
A little
pulled him
scratch.
and his board under the water towards her.
A little scratch.
He's never
Calm down.
experienced anything quite like it.
Maybe it's a
But
pimple.
he's fine now. There's nothing to worry
Yeah, he's
about.
a
Look, he's
teenage
hiding
boy.
it. He
The
knows.
girl's
No,
still
he's
trying to
possessed,
catch her
guys. He's
breath from the
possessed.
fright, gives him a playful punch on the arm and recommends that they call it a day.
I would knock her out right there, by the way. Don't ever touch me. Don't ever touch me.
No, guys, he's possessed. The SCP touched him and turned him into an SCP-2. Now he's an SCP, and he's gonna get her.
The SCP didn't even get introduced yet. That's probably gonna be like the next day.
Adam, in all of these SCP videos, the SCP gets introduced, but we have no idea that it did. We've probably seen it 5 times today, but we just don't know.
The SCP is this girl, and she just gave him cooties.
Oh, you're not getting what I'm saying at all.
That's been
Waves are
building
getting
up.
stronger, and if he was pulled under once, then who knows what would happen if one of them wiped out on an even
One
bigger
time, I rode a wave that was
Besides,
15
the
feet
boy
tall.
looks like he might have hurt himself.
That's
and
just
the girl
cat.
points at a
Yeah,
small
I
cut
lied.
on his arm that's starting to bleed. The boy tells her that it's only a scratch and insists on catching one more wave
getting
before
worse.
they head home.
What do you think would have happened if the girl got scratched like that?
I think she would have went home.
Nah, I'm just kidding. She's probably really strong.
But okay, so this guy, he's about to go into the ocean, but now he has blood on him, right? He has blood on his arm.
Oh!
Sharks! Everybody knows that sharks can smell blood, even a little drop of blood, from 50 miles away.
You are so right.
50
Oh
miles
my
away.
gosh, he's cooked.
So what's gonna happen, Adam? What's gonna happen?
What are you guys talking about?
He's gonna get eaten by SCP-054 because he's bleeding.
He's about to get cooked medium rare and served up on a dark platter.
Guys, this SCP is a great white shark.
Exactly, Adam, exactly. But Adam, they can sniff blood from miles and miles
They
away.
can.
He's gonna come over.
My point.
Doo-doom, doo-doom, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Ah!
You guys are both dumb. Guys, comment down below. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
He doesn't want to miss this opportunity to ride these great waves when they have the whole ocean to themselves. He
go
tells
back
her that she
tomorrow.
can head back if she wants, but he's going out
Yes,
one more time.
leave.
Okay.
The boy starts to paddle
Leave.
back out, and the girl reluctantly follows
Oh,
him.
why do their arms look
As
like
they wait
that?
to catch a wave, she tells him that this time he can go first. She's not going to let him scare her again. The boy promises no more surprises and goes to catch another
Something
wave.
bad's about to happen.
The waves are coming faster now, and she's able to get on one right behind him. As she surfs towards the shore, she keeps one eye on the boy. These waves are tough, and she needs to focus. but her attention
Oh,
is
gosh.
drawn towards
Go
her
ahead,
friend.
surfer boy.
She sees something forming on his
Yo,
wave.
you can hear
It's
the
Jaws
music.
music.
Water
It's
itself
Jaws
You can hear
music.
it.
going out of the crest of the wave and
What's behind him?
reaching
Oh my
towards
god.
the boy.
Oh my
Something's
god, I
behind
see
him.
it. Those were teeth.
The jaws.
What?
The girl screams, and the boy looks back,
No!
straight into the gnashing teeth of the shark reaching out of the waves.
No!
The
He's
boy
gonna get
yells
in!
fear and falls,
what is he even getting
tumbling
eaten
into the
by?
water just
What is the
underneath
wave?
mouth, as its jaws snap shut on his board right
The
where he
wave is a
standing,
shark!
splintering it into pieces.
How is that
The girl can't believe what she's seeing and stumbles on her board. She catches
out of
herself,
there.
Get out of
looks
there.
behind her
Get
just
out of
in
there
time
now.
to see the same
Swim.
jaws coming out of the wave
Swim,
towards
woman!
her. The
Whoa!
boy emerges out of the water carrying his
Wait,
friend
what?
into the nearly empty beach.
They're both fine.
Maybe they're like missing legs or something. Wait, but how?
Cause it's water. It's literally just water.
That's a
but
good point. It is just
yeah, even
water.
if it ate them, it's just water.
Water kills people all of the time.
Well, this guy's strong. Clearly, look at his shark tooth. He probably killed a shark for that.
Probably, actually.
He lays her down in the sand, screaming for help as a few beachgoers start running towards them. No one has any idea what they could possibly do to assist, though. Both of the girl's legs have been bitten off at the thigh, and it's clear she was dead.
I did it! I
long
said that!
before
I
the
said maybe they're
carriage
missing
launched the
legs,
beach.
dude!
Bonjour.
I don't know why I'm so
Today's
like
file
happy about
comes
that.
from our friends at the French branch of the
Who's this
SCP
guy?
Foundation.
Bonjour.
A frightening and
is
dangerous
like the,
aquatic
the
anomaly
dream face
that has been
reveal.
designated SCP-054-FR. But as
Oh, FR. Alec, what does that stand for?
France.
Ah.
This SCP probably only exists in France.
Ah.
If I had to guess. If I was a guesser, that's what I would guess.
Ah.
but is appropriately also known
So
as Blue Fear.
Yeah, blue fear.
SCP-054-FR is an oceanic phenomenon that has been observed occurring in several different regions spread across
Okay,
the
we're
world.
safe, guys.
That's everywhere.
In
What
these
do you mean?
areas,
That's
of
every
which
region.
at least 5 have been identified. Certain waves will display extremely dangerous anomalous activity. The waves themselves will seem to physically
Oh my gosh.
transform, taking on a shape
my
that resembles
gosh.
the mouth and jaws of a
kinda
Carcharodon
looks like,
carcharias,
Mount
a species
Everest.
of shark better known to most as the great white.
Wow.
The giant
I
shark.
wonder if the wave like eats other sharks.
It seems like it eats mainly people so far.
I think it might be the ghost of a shark that was alive at one point and then died. And then
That's
now
way
it's a
too
ghost
simple,
shark.
Adam. That is way too simple. That was the dumbest thing you've ever said.
I'm about to say something that's gonna blow your minds.
Yeah. Okay.
This SCP is real.
Yeah, it's called a wave, Alec.
Yeah, a tsunami. Dude, there's actually tsunamis that probably kill way more people than this SCP does. And it destroys buildings.
Well,
it does
this
all that
SCP
stuff.
has killed
This
zero
is
people so
entirely
far.
different. This SCP is a wave that has teeth. That is entirely different than a tsunami. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
bro?
but
that
This
was the
it's
dumbest
a
thing I've
giant
ever
wave.
heard.
It's the
Wait,
same concept. It's a giant
Jack-
wave
Jack-
that kills people.
Jack makes a great point. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Alec, a tsunami isn't gonna bite off your kneecaps.
It could.
I think a tsunami might have bit off his brain cells because
Yeah, I'm not saying it's the exact same, but I'm saying like it pretty much exists. Like that's what a tsunami is. It's a giant wave that crushes and kills people and buildings.
I mean, you're right. Water is already terrifying enough, but then add on top of that a water wave can be a shark now? What kind of world are we living in?
that's why Jack only drinks high C. He's scared of water.
I will never drink water a day ever in my life again.
Shark mouth, which is full of row upon row of razor
No!
sharp teeth, will often go
No!
unnoticed until it is too late for the unfortunate
I like
victim,
his hair.
with the roar of the powerful wave itself covering up much of the sound of the gnashing jaws as
wonder
it
what kind
attempts
of
to
shark
bite
it is.
the targeted individual. The
that mouth do? He's
SCP-054-FR
moving.
phenomenon will only appear on waves in these areas that are at least 4 meters in height, but a maximum
Okay,
height
that's
on
actually
which
really
the jaws
small.
will manifest has yet to be identified.
Interesting.
Waves carrying the anomalous effect are changed in other ways too. Not only does a terrifying set of carnivorous jaws appear out of the water,
Wow.
but the wave will move faster as well.
I kind of like this.
With
I wish it was real.
SCP-054-FR
It is kind of
waves
cool.
having been measured at rolling 3 times the speed of normal, non-effective
Very
waves.
fast.
The frequency of just how often SCP-054-FR will affect waves is not well understood, but what is known is that waves will speed up when a human
Okay.
or
I
non-aquatic
feel like Dr. Bob is an SCP.
Have you ever seen anyone just chilling on the beach like that?
Like he's doing right now in the
Yeah.
water? Not
What is he
really, no.
doing?
Most of the time I see people doing that like in a pool, but you know, it's probably pretty relaxing.
True.
He deserves to be eaten? Do we all agree on that?
No,
I don't know if
no.
he deserves
Oh,
to be
okay,
eaten,
never mind,
but
never mind.
I don't know. Maybe if he's out there for more than 30 minutes, then yeah, he's kind of asking for it.
animal is in the water between a wave instance and the coast. The frequency of 054 FR waves will increase dramatically as well when individuals in the area are at least 250 meters from the coast.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's 250 meters from the coast in a little floaty tube. What is he doing?
Basically
By
a
himself.
quarter mile?
Yeah, what the heck is he doing?
That's pretty far out, actually. Yeah, the lifeguard should definitely tell him to come back in.
There's no lifeguards. You saw the beach. There's nobody there. I can see Alex here. That was 0 friends.
Sir, come back in! There's a wave!
If any Coast Guard's looking to hire, Jack,
I'm a professional. What can I say? I can't swim, but I can blow.
he'll save you from a tidal shark.
SCP-054-FR does not care which aquatic activities you're engaging in when
No
it spots
way.
you that far from shore.
I wonder if it can, like,
There
eat
have
a
been
boat.
documented
It
cases
cannot
involving
catch up to
casual
a jet
swimmers,
ski.
snorkelers, and divers, but surfers are, for some unknown reason, far and away the most likely victims.
Probably because
Observations
they
have
look like
shown that
seals.
non-aquatic animals
That's
are
true.
also at risk of triggering the effect, such as in the case of several seabirds that were seen floating on the water just before an SCP-054-FR wave crashed down on them, and the birds vanished, leaving only blood and
the
feathers
birdies.
floating on the surface
Hey,
where they once
yo.
were. Even some aquatic vehicles like jet
No
skis
way.
and small boats
That's what I'm saying.
have been
For
observed
real?
being attacked
How
by
fast
the
is this
enormous
thing?
shark jaws.
Okay, that's
So it
way
seems to
scarier than the
avoid
other
going
wave.
after larger vessels.
No.
If more than one person is
Okay, so
present
Alec
in the
is
area
safe.
that SCP-054-FR is manifesting, though, then additional instances of the jaws are able to form.
What?
The same
Whoa,
way,
nah.
or multiple different The injuries caused by SCP-054-FR are very similar to those of a normal, non-anomalous great white shark.
What does it even do with the
for-
limbs? It can't even eat anything.
I was literally about to say that. Like, do they actually eat it? Do they actually eat the limbs? Do they eat the humans? Or like, do they just do it for fun? I know
I don't know,
exactly. So
guys.
like, what's
I
the
don't know.
point?
I don't know. But guys, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but do you guys see what it's been eating the entire video? Women?
Humans.
It starts with P and it ends in E.
He.
People! It's been eating people the entire video!
Yeah.
Which are filled with, Alec.
P.
Water.
I beat him.
Oh my gosh, guys. I don't even know. How are they supposed to contain this SCP? That's the goal of the SCP Foundation.
They get a giant bucket and they scoop them up.
We're gonna
that's
need a bigger
no,
bucket.
no.
We're going to need a bigger bucket.
itself, with larger waves being more powerful than smaller ones. Victims of 054-FR
Oh, shoot, I did not
attacks
need to see that
have
again.
had entire
Which
limbs
side
ripped
is her
off.
head?
Others were torn completely in half, while some simply disappeared beneath the wave as it crashed down on
That
top
guy was
of them
planking.
and the jaws snapped shut. The only way to avoid being bitten or swallowed whole is to dive down under the
I
wave
was just
before
about to
it
say that.
impacts.
That's what I do at
But
the
the
beach.
opportunity to do so is quite rare given the wave's ability to sneak up on its victims, and the injuries that are nearly always sustained from an appearance of SCP-054-FR are fatal in 68% of recorded cases.
So what we're saying is next time we're surfing, you gotta be like this.
Jack, when have you ever surfed in your life?
Literally never surfed water.
Jack.
I'm surfing, this is me.
Guy, it's very obvious he's never surfed ever.
Not getting me. No dang sharks getting me.
The SCP Foundation first became aware of SCP-054-FR following multiple reports of shark attacks caused by great whites emerging out of the waves to attack humans before vanishing back into the water, and the Foundation soon began a series of experiments to try and better understand the anomaly. The first test performed by Foundation researchers was quite straightforward and involved dumping large quantities of animal blood into the water in an area where SCP-054-FR
See, it was the blood, Adam.
was reported to have
Oh,
been
it was the
attacking
blood.
people.
That's what I said
Just
from the
like with a
beginning.
normal shark, the blood seemed to act as a trigger
it's
for the
working.
anomaly,
Why does it even like
causing
blood? I
it
don't
to
understand.
manifest in less than 2 minutes.
All sharks do.
And the researchers watched as the shark jaws tried to bite at the
Wow.
blood as the wave rolled
This would make
over
for a
it.
pretty cool movie.
The test was repeated, but this
Hey,
time
but why did the girl die then, and not the guy? Because the guy was the one bleeding. That's not cool. That's not cool.
I don't know. Maybe the shark's into girls, not guys.
Justice was not served. That guy should die, not the girl.
Why should the guy die? Because he got a little cut? What are you even talking about?
It's his fault. It's his fault.
That is true. He was bleeding.
It's his fault she died.
Oh,
Never
yeah,
would have
okay, good
came
point,
if he
good
wasn't
point.
bleeding.
Exactly.
But this time, human blood was used instead. This also caused instances of SCP-054-FR to appear on the waves, though
Oh,
now
plural?
they
Like
manifested
multiple?
much faster, often
Oh.
showing up less than 1 minute after the blood was dumped
So,
into the water.
He likes humans
It
more than
seems
any
that
other animal.
SCP-054-FR has a
That's not
strong
good for us.
preference for humans, or at least their blood.
What if
and
this was
only a small
man-made?
amount is all that is needed to cause the shark jaws to quickly appear. Tests involving D-Class
No.
personnel have shown that wounded individuals
No.
are 4 times as likely
No.
to trigger a manifestation as
Dude.
an uninjured individual.
The SCP
But that
people
there
are
are
actually
also
very
ways
cruel.
to limit how
That's
often the
messed up.
carnivorous waves will appear.
I would throw you
How?
in
It
there.
seems that lying motionless on the water will
Them dogs are
significantly
out.
reduce how often SCP-054-FR will spawn.
Imagine it's floating in
and
there
slow
knowing
body
that
movements will
some
decrease
big
the
shark's
likelihood of
coming
an
after you.
appearance as well. Strangely, while blood will make the jaws manifest quickly, it is unlikely that it is because SCP-054-FR can smell it, since tests that have tried to disguise
What?
the smell of both the blood and the human test subjects have all met with failure.
Then how does it know?
So
They can
far,
feel
all
it.
attempts at damaging the
Oh,
anomaly
he's the
have
wall.
also been
The whole ocean.
unsuccessful. Bullets fired at the shark jaws pass harmlessly
Well,
through it,
yeah, I
disappearing
Obviously, it's not gonna
away
do anything.
as if they were shooting at perfectly
This could
normal
be like
water.
the entire ocean is
Given
an
its
SCP.
nature, it seems unlikely
need
that
to know
the
the
Foundation
source.
will find a way to capture and contain SCP-054-FR. So
This
for
is
the
such a
time
weird
being,
one.
all containment efforts have been directed towards keeping humans away from it. A
That's a
1
good
kilometer
idea.
exclusion zone has been established around the 5 geographic areas where manifestations have been reported, and civilians are
steer
completely
clear.
forbidden to access the areas under the guise of there being ongoing research into marine mammal life that would be disrupted by the presence of any humans.
They're lying.
Secrecy is of the utmost importance when it comes to SCP-054-FR in order to keep the curious away for their own safety. So any photographic evidence of the anomaly is confiscated and destroyed, and witnesses of an SCP-054-FR attack are given amnestics in order to remove the memory of any anomalous shark attacks from their minds.
Wow.
The Foundation also engages in an extensive misinformation campaign to debunk any evidence of the anomaly, spreading the idea that any reports of a shark mouth forming on waves are simply hoaxes or misunderstanding of wave dynamics, while attacks are blamed on normal, non-anomalous great white sharks.
That's such gaslighting.
Poor shark. Yeah, the sharks, man. They're not even doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
And everyone
Getting a
hates them
bad
now.
rap.
They get blamed for all the shark attacks. Are they trying to say that no sharks ever killed any people? It's all the waves?
I'm sure that's not true.
Oh.
But still, the great whites are getting blamed.
I feel like I got hit with amnesia.
We may have. We may have.
If you guys have seen this shark, comment down below.
It is unknown if the 5 areas the Foundation has contained make up the entirety of the locations where SCP-054-FR
It's
can
the whole
manifest.
ocean. How obvious
The
could it
Foundation
be?
agents continue to monitor reports of shark attacks around the world, and hopefully, they will find that they were the result of the regular oceanic superpredator, and not the kind that can manifest behind you when you least expect it. Now go
That
and
is so
watch another.
creepy. That was so creepy, dude.
Oh my gosh, I'm never going to the ocean again.
If you guys enjoyed and want to learn more about SCPs, make sure you guys smash like and click right here to see more.